for our part of the trial. So it comes down to choice. I would ask your decision makers to give you the choice, and that is it. Thank you for your courtesy.
I would like to thank Bary for a very informative talk on the issue. Like, as I've always said, while scientists are different, people are suffering in health, and as it is people like Bary who are standing up, be counted, and has no financial gain to gain out of this. It shows how good there is good in the world, and I would hope that Bary will live a long life to continue his fight for us all decent people. Now I just see here tonight there's two people there from Leamy Bryan in County Waterford. I see him here, and they have informed, like as a group, I said, we seem to be, there's a good members of our group here, there's a few from Cork, I see someone travel up there from Glenbeigh in County Kerry, from Ennis in County Clare. We won't mention the Tipperary from Drangan and Upper Church who are already with us. They travelled far just to come here tonight to listen to Bary. Now, as I said, the case in Leamy Bryan, a man down there, and he was in his 70s, and out in a rural area where there was 3 different transmitters transmitting phone signals. Paddy Clancy, is it? Paddy Cusack is his name. Paddy reported to me that he said between 3 different transmitters out in a rural area that there was over 10 people that were diagnosed between brain cancers and tumours. And the 2 people that are here tonight, if they could just maybe stand up and acknowledge that we're not faking these numbers, I'd appreciate it. This is Leamy Bryan. Would you like to acknowledge? Is that what we are saying is true? Yeah. So I said everything we have stayed here. There's a man here from Corrigalla. I see him down there at the back. The same thing, we were asked to give a talk one night up in a school where there was a mess being put up near a school, and in Peppard he is suffering ill health due to the same symptoms residing near a mess and some of his neighbours, and Alan is down there at the back as well, so he can acknowledge that. Another lady who would love to have been here tonight from Kinmare in County Kerry, she has very sincere thoughts. Her brother, Dr. Dennis O'Connor, who was a GP in Kerry, was living directly underneath a phone mast, and over 12 to 18 months ago his wife was diagnosed with cancer and is since deceased, and he was diagnosed last year with cancer and has also been deceased. And he has written to the government, and he was writing, he was sincerely worried when he read all the effects, and he suffered, and he actually blamed his cancer on the phone mast emissions that was coming from his own place. And the government, he wrote to every minister, he CC'd the letter. His sister, which I spoke to today, couldn't be here tonight. She said she has no problem, we don't give out information unless we are told to give it out, and have been given it. So we have plenty of stories. It's said that honest, decent, hard-working people that have a lot of other things in life to do, to work for themselves and their families, have to stand up for people in rural areas all over the country to try and get something done to make this technology safer. As Bary has said, everybody will quote these ignorant guidelines as if we can all abide by. But if countries like Belgium, Italy, Russia, Switzerland, Italy, Salzburg, as Bary has stated, is in Austria, all these countries are adhering to levels thousands of times lower than the levels that we allow from the phone masts which we have in this country. So if these countries can bring in emission levels way lower, why are we being subject to higher emissions and causing all the illnesses which are associated with this technology? Just to give you the main reason, my own issue, as I said, the mess in the Clonmel Road here in Cahir, in the last 2 or 3 years ago, there was 6 or 7 transmitting antenna from the phone mast. Since then, it's like confetti at this stage being added onto it. There's 19 different antennas transmitting, receiving signals in the town of Cahir. The same survey done for Tipperary town. For the same number inside in the town of Tipperary, there is 5 different transmitters in 5 different locations around all over the Tipperary town. In Clonmel, I could name them from here, Erin Foods on the way in, the first active building in O'Connell Street, Maher's Chemist, there's just across there from Super Quinn, there's another transmitter up there, the Rugby Club, and there's another place. So all these places, they have different transmitters. Cashel, there's 5 different transmitters in their town. We have a big, large transmitter belonging to a state body, DSB. The only one that's in the dead centre of town, transmitted by all the different phone companies. We have a state body who every citizen in this country are told to abide by the law. But what have they done? They've broken the law. They've put up 7 different equipments illegally up on a phone's mass transmitter. And they tell me or tell you that they didn't know.